Let's get ready to race.
I'm gonna get back when I feel
And the race is on. This is chapter number 4 on the road to Stockholm.
This next station, the burpee board, can be a big separator. This can be a deciding factor in the race.
Don't give it when I feel like when I feel like.
First time ever that we're seeing a women's double pro go under the 53-minute mark. The road to Stockholm, stop number 5 under the arches here in London. Welcome everybody to our Emea Regional Championship. It is time for the men's doubles to take the floor. My name is Till Schenk. On my side, once again, Jane Abacha from the Origami. And of course, Greg Williams from the Rocks Live. Great to have you again. We're moments away from starting the men's doubles race. We have had 3 elite races between yesterday and today. All of them, we could not have scripted how exciting they would be. And I'm pretty sure we got a 4th one coming up.
I have a feeling this one could actually take the most years off our life. I think this is going to make us turn the most grey out of all of them.
Clearly a good atmosphere down there in the start tunnel. And I don't know if you can pick it up in the atmosphere, but our on-site MC, Faisal Abdullah, getting them ready, getting them hyped, and that means we are seconds away from getting them started. You're going to see beautiful red lights illuminate inside the start tunnel already. And now all eyes on this road to Stockholm are the red lights. Here they come. We got all red lights and the lights are off. This is the start for our elite men's double here at the Emea Regional Championship in London.
And the DJ has got it right now. The music we can hear here is perfectly describing the feeling that we have here.
I literally believe the lyrics are sung by Alex Ronkovic. We just recorded it this afternoon. It sounds like an Alex Ronkovic song. Here we go into the workouts, into the ski erg. And can we talk about this time of coming into the ski erg? I'm just going to wait for final confirmation. Remember, 3 minutes 21 it was for the women, for Saskia and Holly. 3:21 into the workout. We're marginally faster for Tim Danish and Alex Ronkovic, if at all.
I would love to have seen a little cutout of both Saskia and Holly on that first run and to see where they sat in that group there.
So it was 3:18 for the first run from Tim and Alex, 3:19 from Jake and Jake.
It's say on social media these days, felt cute, might delete later. So feeling cute right now. I'm just going to call it now. The question is not if we're seeing a new world record. For me, the question today is how many teams will stay under the old world record?
Oh, I think that is a great question. I don't think the kids are actually saying felt cute might delete anymore. I think that was like, you know, very 2024, but I like it.
Jane, this is the second old man diss within one workout. Alex Ronkovic into the sled.
And we saw Jake Williamson.
And look at the cadence. Look at the step cadence from Jake right now.
And he came into that sled push and he razzed up the crowd. He was getting everybody involved and he gave them a show then when he got onto that sled. But you're exactly right. The cadence is the key. Less time under tension there. The sled will move faster.
And look at the board right now that we're seeing. So athletes obviously have known for a while now that this nation thing is going to come next season. And we're seeing so many doubles matching up right now already. And speaking of Jake and cheering on the cards, that's part of his race. And I would be very surprised and also very sad if we do not see him twerk at the row. It's his thing. Watch out for it out there on the screens. It usually does happen when they're having a good race.
I will be very disappointed if we don't get that show tonight.
Tim Danish, Alex Ronkovic going really strong. Jake Williamson was really strong, following them on the first lane, but it looks a little bit like, yep, Alex Ronkovic and Tim Vanish opening the gap up on that sled even more. And you see the problem with Jake right now on the sled, you see it like whipping up and down. So when he puts force on the sled, he doesn't keep it flat on the ground, he kind of lifts it up a little bit, and the sharp edges of the front dive into that slightly deeper new turf that was not new anymore, we've had it for a while. But the technique is so important with the setup that we're seeing here.
This is the part in the race, though, where we started to see things crumble from the penalty perspective. And so
Yes.
I'm hoping that those judges can keep those yellow cards and those red cards in their pockets.
Well, let's see if they're doing it like an individual doubles race there, or if they do what we've seen with some of the teams there. For example, I believe Charlie Cyril did it, standing back. And you look at Tim, there you go. There is the nudge with the hands. So there is another tip, great for every athlete out there watching right now. Alex doesn't have to look back. He doesn't have to look down much. Like, he looks there for a second, but he knows Tim is there. The reason he looked back there now was to tell Tim, I'm coming. And then now he's going to do it as well. He's going to make sure if Tim gets too close to the back, he's going to give him a quick nudge. Keeping it clean there, and first lane done already. The chasers, of course, are in by now as well.
I believe Alexander Ronkovic has been shown a yellow card for stepping on the back line. So even utilising that technique that you were both just talking about with Tim touching his back there, I believe he was given a yellow card. So they do need to be very, very careful.
They need to be careful, but look at, like, they are moving. They are opening the gap even more. Tim is looking super strong. I want to say even stronger than I've seen him ever before at this sled. This sled is moving. He is going into it super powerful, and they're done already. And they increase the lead from about half a lane to almost an entire lane now on Ollie Fricker and Sean Noble.
And we talked about how Tim looked really strong in the sled pull, which he did, but it's important to understand that the second half of that sled pull, the sled becomes substantially easier to move when the rope is shorter. And I learned that from my good friend Greg, where I've learned a lot of Hyrox technical information. But that's one of the things we often want to implement in a doubles race, is we put the stronger athlete on the first half of the sled pull, because it's going to be harder to move the sled at that point and a little bit easier at the end.
And here we go, fantastic slow motion we're seeing here. Look at the grip strength required here from Alex Ronkovic.
If you're wondering which muscles are used in a sled pull, I think we can see it very clearly.
When it comes to Alex Ronkovic, all of them. And sleds are something he loves, right? It's something, if you follow him on Instagram, you see him a lot, like pushing really heavy weights. He's got a very strong opinion on what you need to do with the rope on the sled pull. So incredible. And looking at Alex Ronkovic here, and then we have the double of Jake and Jake next to them. Really interesting right now is something we're seeing here, and this is made for you, Greg. Looking at Alan Cow and Mark Dean, they were the double coming into this race with the fastest qualification time. They're a minute 5 down already.
Yeah, so they won a strong in a strong field at London XL. Now that was a reasonably fast course. It was a one-lap course. It was very, very well suited to a fast race, to fast running times, I think. But they had to turn up. They put in an impressive performance. They did well at the major in Phoenix recently. I want to say off the top of my head that they finished 6th. So they are a good matchup. I think they performed well in the doubles. In particular, Mark Dean was the 2024 age group world champion in the pro doubles, along with Jake Dearden. So they are a good matchup. But yeah, they came in with the fastest time for this race.
And look at that. Just look at the burpees here from our leading double, Tim Vanish, Alex Ronkovic. This is the jump. There is no more Sinead Ben Crawl. I just renamed it. I decided cold nicked it from Sinead. In the doubles now, you can go, right? You got this power here coming into the burpees, 27 seconds ahead. So a couple of more seconds they open up on that run on the chasers behind. And it was great to see. Maybe we can get a little replay there of Alex Ronkovic's session at the burpees. He doesn't even risk it. Look at his jump forward. He keeps it so clean between where the hand position is and where he's landing with his feet, not risking anything, knowing about how fast they're going right now. there's no point in risking a 15 or 30-second penalty.
I'm going to say I think Alex Ronkovic wrote the textbook on what you have named the jump technique, which I am.
Is that not the official
sticking?
title?
I mean, look, it's definitely a jump technique, right? It should be called that. It just sounds somewhat comical, but but I would say that Alex Ronkovic's execution of the jump, 10 out of 10.
And speaking of jump, Luke Greer and Harry Thompson moving at the top end there, the top lane off the back is Harry Thompson, just taken over from Luke Greer next to Jake Dearden right now.
And what a disadvantage to be in this second row right now. You literally can't get past those athletes in the front.
Absolutely. Look at that. Yep, trying to find some space to go through somewhere coming from behind. It's a little bit of confusion there that we're seeing.
So I think we've seen our first penalty of the race. Hidde Wiersma got shown a red card for staggered feet at the burpees, so they've picked up a 15-second penalty.
Great job by the two of them, just coming past the commentary booth as we got our leaders into workout number 5. We're halfway through the race, which means it is time for Greg to look at the numbers, crunch them a little bit, see how we're doing in terms of world record. But we're 25 minutes into the race, coming into the row, so that's the additional run in there already. And just looking at it, Jane, Tim Beanish, take the penalty aside, a 52.30 yesterday. Alex Ronkovic in Hamburg, which, looking at the numbers, was the slowest elite race we've seen of the season overall. He got the world record there in a 53.18. So on a course like this one, also in a sub 53 shape, pairing them up, it's got to be a world record.
Surely they've got to be the most intimidating duo there could actually be on paper, the two of them.
You're seeing the double with a 15-second penalty here. Thierry Willigenberg and Hidde Wiersma on the row right now. And Luke Greer and Harry Thompson doing their best they possibly can to make sure Greg moves ahead in our internal rankings again with the points, because you had them in the top 3, I didn't.
Yeah, and something that's only going to help them is that Ollie Fricker and Sean Noble picked up a 15-second penalty, so they came into the row and one of the pairing pulled the handles again before getting their foot in the strap, so 15-second penalty for them.
But that aside, there is only 25 meters between Thompson and Greer and Iffesen and Cordua.
And you see Tim and Alex there just passing the Sutherland brothers. The Sutherlands are actually sitting in 10th position at the moment, but they're only like 35-ish seconds off of that qualifying spot. So even though they're getting past there, they're down in 10th, but they are certainly not out of this race yet.
And we've got a really interesting pairing right now, take an opportunity of the race to show themselves a brand new pairing, a French pairing, Xavier Dufour and Martin Lecorne, and I feel like it's worth getting a little more information on them from Lauren.
Yeah, look guys, they are seriously impressive. They came into the row in 6th place. They have dropped back just a little bit, but these two, this is their 3rd ever race. They're in Stockholm last year and they have been in Bilbao. That's where they secured their time to enter tonight. But these guys are one to watch for the future. 3 races between them. I'm pretty sure that our man Lecorne, he's actually only done 4 races in his entire career, and the other was a men's pro solo. So ones to watch for the future, representing the Tricolor.
The Tricolor racing strong, even stronger. The Austrian-German double here. Alex Ronkovic right now treating 32-kilo kettlebells like a shopping bag, flying around this farmer's carry. He's literally gone that first entire lap already unbroken. Here come the chasers. Harry Thompson, Luke Greer coming in. We've seen this before, surprised by, oh, here's the kettlebells already. Here they come. Sean Noble, Ollie Fricker coming in. Hidde Wiersma, Thierry Willigenberg. Gustav Cordua and Sebastian Iffesen going past the Dutchies just before getting into the workout. But look at how close the chasers are coming here from behind.
And that's the Sean Noble we love to see. Head is down, heart is absolutely his main driver. He's the one
catching up to the Sutherland brothers.
The right way around.
Yes. Well, the caps are all going to come around for the sandbag lunges. You don't want to have it flip backwards for the sandbag lunges. Tried, didn't succeed with it.
I do agree with you. I think that was one of the fastest farmers carries we've seen from anybody. Ollie Fricker is insane at that.
Anything is possible, but it requires a lot of belief right now if you want to catch up to these two. We got 2 workouts left. Tim Venish, Alex Ronkovic. We're seeing the world record overall time up there. How are we doing, Greg?
Around 66 seconds ahead of world record pace.
So they're increasing.
Yeah.
The lead right now. It was 50 seconds before 2 workouts ago. We're now at 66 seconds.
And they made that up on the run leading into the farmers carry. The farmers carry is about level with the 118, which was level with the world record.
And that is very significant, very important still. Again, the little reminders, we're going into the sandbag lunges here. Keep them clean, no penalties now. This is with a slightly longer run that we're going to have after this workout on the way to the wall ball. So now this is a workout where Tim Venish has a tendency to at least get a warning. So let's see how it's going for them now, for Tim Venish, for Alex Ronkovic. The great thing, you very briefly pointed that out earlier, Jane, is it was interesting to see in the women's with Saskia and Holly that Saskia straight into the first burpee, got a warning, and they didn't switch around. And that's the thing you can do as a double, to take that hesitation out of the athletes who just got a warning, you just put him to the side, you take over as the partner, and give him a second to compose himself. 2 absolutely incredible athletes. You saw also, that's a great thing, if you look at their build and everything, Alex just needed this really long lunge just now, but he's got the leg length to do that. Just overstride a little bit to get over the white line, not to add another lunge there. Looking at general technique, it is not recommended to do really long steps for the average athlete out there. But if you've got a doubles partner, you can, quickly switch over. But just quickly take it, Jane, because I know we've got a lot of Hyrox athletes out there racing. Why is it so important to make sure at the lunges that you don't overstride the entire time?
So one of the things that we are looking at is we're looking at maintaining stability through the lunge. So a lot of people can think the benefit of reaching further with that step and then overall doing less lunges is more beneficial. But as soon as you overreach with that foot, you put so much pressure on stability, which actually slows you down. So when an athlete takes too big a step, they actually wobble, they perform the lunge more slowly, which means the benefit of a longer step has been completely outweighed by the instability.
And I believe Tim has been shown a yellow card here, so the judge is watching particularly closely. Alex was having to be very, very careful there, but they're out now.
Once we got the time right now, Pelayo and Rich into the wall balls at
45.06.
45.06. They make this right turn right now. They will be more than 40 seconds ahead of the world record. They have the opportunity to go under 48 minutes for the first time.
I can't even
That
think.
is incredible.
And Alex Ronkovic is standing under the rig, and I can read his mind. He is thinking, you got this, Tim.
Considering this is just like a fun weekend trip for Alex Ronkovic, didn't plan on London, but Tim really wanted to race with me, so it was like, London's pretty, sun is shining, come flying over, get a quick world record, go home.
I mean, I wonder if it's going to outweigh the highlight he had of being on the commentary team last night.
Definitely not. Duh. 20 reps in for Tim Venish and Alex Ronkovic. Here come Luke Greer and Harry Thompson versus Gustav Cordoba and Sebastian Iversen. And this is important. So Gustav Cordoba goes first into the wall balls. This is what we've seen at the race in Copenhagen, where it was in the individuals, Gustav Cordoba versus Sebastian Iversen. And Sebastian really struggled at the beginning to find his rhythm. So now he can breathe. He has a very strong mid-set at the wall ball. So together, this is the showdown. Alex Ronkovic cheering on the crowds. Look at him on the right-hand corner. We're still going to watch the duo behind for the qualification. But look at this, 93, 94, 95, 5 more reps. We're only 47.30, and look at the excitement already from Alex Ronkovic. He's letting Tim Venish finish, and here they go, sprint to the finish line. We're going to wait for official confirmation, but about 47:39. World record for Alex Ronkovic and Tim Venish under the arches here in London at the elite men's double race. Stop number 5 on the road to Stockholm delivers again in the men's doubles. And Sebastian and Gustav, they're 10 reps away from coming in second. And what an incredible race from Luke Greer and Harry Thompson as well, but it is going to be the Scandinavians. They started slow and then they struck. Here we go, one more rep. And Gustav Cordua, Sebastian Iversen across the line. Only about 50, not even seconds over the former world record. And here we go, Harry Thompson and Luke Greer complete the podium. Wow.
They're still discussing their attempts. Obviously, two gentlemen who are mind-blown because you have set a new world record, one that stood for such a long period of time. How exactly does it feel in a moment knowing you now have set the standard for men's doubles?
I mean, it's always nice, like setting records and everything. Like you have seen yesterday, like records are going, records are coming. Like that's the game we like to play it. And other than that, like yeah, it's a nice feeling having the best time. But courses are different, and Warsaw and Stockholm will be another game.
Tim, you're also European or Emea regional champions. For someone who's always come almost there, it's nice to finally say that too.
Yes, 100%. So to be a European champion with Alex together means a lot for me. The race was purely fun, and a world record is always nice. I mean, an athlete from America tried pretty often to break the world record. So we just need one try to break the world record, and we are pretty happy to have it now.
Thanks so much, guys. Luke, Harry, you're two gentlemen that have put so much on the line to compete in this sport. You stepped away from the job, moved in with your parents. Luke, Harry, you quit your job as a lawyer for a period of time. So to have it pay off for all of the hard work to come to fruition, I mean, how much does that kind of give you the sense that the decision that you made was the correct one?
Yeah, I think, like speaking for both of us, I think, you know, Luke's come into this sport with a massive bang, and he's here and he's going to be here for a long time. He's an incredible athlete, and I think today just is kind of proof of that and proof of the direction he's traveling. And like for myself, you know, I've had a lot of near misses. I've been in some of these last chance qualified, some of the elite races, not performed, had injuries, had that period out of my job as well last year. And I think it just feels like to put it together on the day, on the night, especially after yesterday where I kind of let myself down at the end, really feels good. Big relief.
Luke, to do it, second race together on debut in the elite field, you two together. What works so well?
Harry's an OG, and I think from when we raced in Poland, we realised that we made quite a few mistakes, and just transitions and stuff like that. We changed some things up, and I think today kind of showed that worked, and we can still keep working. And we also knew in Poland, like, the runs weren't great. It was quite a crowded course. We couldn't really, I think we knew that our strength would be the run. And obviously on a course like this, it helped us out massively. And then stations, Harry's just a beast, and I mop up where I have to. But yeah, I just think we work well together, and I think we can just, the more races we do, the better it's going to get.
So many highlights throughout the racing weekend, so many highlights in this final race here now. Leads the doubles man, the world record for Tim Venish and Alex Ronkovic. An incredible showing from the newbies, the Frenchies de Fourn-Lecorne. Great racing from the hometown heroes like Jake Dearden and Jake Williamson. Martin Eijnhoven, Louis Oselaar, proven in both the individuals and now in the doubles how strong they are getting. They are hiding away in terms of personality, but they're clearly showing where their potential is. It's been a fantastic doubles race. It's been a fantastic 5th race on our road to Stockholm down here under the arches. This season, the road to Stockholm is getting more and more exciting from race to race. Enjoy the races and see you for the next one in 2 weeks from Australia.